GeoDB.io is a modern database solution for the mineral exploration industry. It is a web-based service that requires no initial setup, is live all the time, and accessible from anywhere on Earth with an internet connection. The application was built from the ground up to address the data storage, quality control, accessibility, and management issues that plague the industry with the nested folder cloud storage and localized database setups that are typically used. At its core, GeoDB.io is a web application that dynamically manages all of your exploration data, including landholding and mining claim data, assays and related data, field data, including soil and rock chip samples, drill data, and photos, documents, and large files like Leapfrog viewers. GeoDB.io makes sharing your data, collaborating on your data, and accessing data incredibly simple. With our online interface and QGIS plugin, everyone on your team has instant access to your single authoritative data collection, with no worry of conflicted, out-of-date, or incomplete information. Ever. First, let's look at how your documents and photos are input and dynamically linked to your other data. A photo or document can be added directly to the Photos or Documents model. It can then be linked to one or many data instances in a different model. Mining claim lead files are a great example of this. Photos or documents can also be added when creating a new instance of a different model. For example, drill hole images can be added directly from a mobile device and will be available both in the Photos model and in the Drill Photos model. Whichever way the data is added, there is only one instance of it saved in the Photos model, and the other instances simply link to it. This follows our core principle of no duplicate data. Next, let's look at assays. Assays are linked to certificates, which in turn are linked to a laboratory and one or more methods. In this way, there is no data loss, following our core principle of zero data loss. When inputting assays, they are automatically linked to existing point samples and drill samples through the bulk data input process and are manually linked during single entry. Similarly, if assays are entered before point samples or drill samples, when bulk importing these data, they are automatically linked to assays. When you export either point samples or drill samples through the online interface or the QGIS plugin, you have the choice to dynamically create uniform columns for one, multiple, or all elements that you have assays for. In this way, you can plot, for example, gold as ppm with no additional data manipulation, even if you have different methods that store gold assays with units of ppb or OPT. The landholding model is where you manage all of your tenements and land positions. Landholding types are created at the company level. U.S. mining claims are treated special, as GeoDB.io provides a unique management system for these, because every September you have to decide to keep or drop every claim. Landholding instances can have geometry so they can be plotted in QGIS or other GIS software. Each year, GeoDB.io creates a keep or drop Boolean field for all of your mining claims, and you can interactively edit this field in QGIS and push your changes to the server. From there, you can export a list of claims that has the keep/drop column, which can then be applied through the Bureau of Land Management's claim management interface. The claims you choose to keep will continue to be visible in your interface, and those you drop will not be by default. They are not deleted, however, simply marked inactive, and you can view them by applying the appropriate filter. You can delete them if you wish. Drill data can either be logged from the browser, imported as CSV data, or logged in QGIS and pushed to the server through the geodb.io plugin. Lithology and alteration variables are defined at the project level and chosen interactively while logging. Each drill collar can be viewed on one page with all of the associated data, including drill samples with assays, alteration, lithology, surveys, and drill photos. Drill data can be exported as CSV files for visualization in 3D software. Access to data is granted through user assignment at either the company or project level. Initially, one user creates the company and sets up the subscription. That individual, the company owner, can then assign users at different levels. The highest level user is a company manager. Company managers have full administrative authority, with the exception of viewing or modifying subscription or payment data. They can add other company managers and project-level users. Project-level users can be assigned with one of 3 levels. First, project admin, who have full admin access to all project-level data, including bulk import and bulk delete authority. Second is the project adder level user, who can add data one instance at a time and can only edit and delete data they have added. This is typically for junior or contract geologists. Finally, project viewer, who cannot add, edit, or delete data. Viewer-level access allows for a project to be treated as a data room. Revoking access to a user is as simple as removing them from the dashboard. Only the company owner or a company manager can add and remove users. geodb.io has other features as well, including optional 2FA authentication per user, customization of table display, project and company level settings, dynamic table sorting, and fully customizable dynamic persistent filters for every model. geodb.io is capable of revolutionizing how you manage your exploration data and will save you countless hours of employee and contractor time spent finding, organizing, and presenting data. Full database administration service is available for both onboarding and continued data management. Visit geodb.io today.